Right here with the team calling the action tomorrow night on ESPN Plus. Christina Poncher, or ESPN as well?
We're doing the international.
Okay.
Yeah, we're doing the international, Sky Sports and everywhere else
awesome.
Around the world. Yep.
So Sky Sports, you're the main broadcast.
Correct.
Yeah. Wow. So yeah, of course, former junior lightweight champion Jamel Herring and ESPN's Christina Poncher. Christina, I want to start with you because you've covered Valdez since the very beginning. I know you can't give a prediction on the fight, but do you think he'll make it competitive?
Yeah, of course. I mean, when you look at a guy that's 30-0, 23 knockouts, he doesn't know how to lose. All he's done his whole career is win. He's a two-time Olympian, extremely focused, has no quit in him whatsoever, has demonstrated that in his career. So I do, but I also think that a lot is going to depend on how that man right there, Shakur Stevenson, dictates the fight as well. I mean, he's going to be the one, I think, that's going to dictate whether the fight's a fan-friendly fight, an exciting fight or not. So that, I think, Shakur has that advantage. But, you know, Oscar, his power, his experience are all things that I think will.
His will, determination. Yeah. He just has the heart of a champion. Okay? I mean, you got to respect that. Like, he knows what he's up against, but he doesn't, like, it doesn't get to him like that, you know what I mean? He's in it to win it.
And the way he prepares, too.
Exactly.
Like, he prepares insane. Like, his preparation is insane. And when you have a guy like Eddie Reynoso in your corner, and a guy like Canelo, too, that's able to tell him how to handle fights on a big stage like this. Because he's been there. Granted, he can't fight for him, but you have those constant reminders in your corner nearly every day in the gym. Like, that also helps.
Motivation, for sure.
Jamel, you know, it seemed like he was so hard to hit, not just against you, against everybody. But do you think Valdez will be able to land that left hook at some point, or is he too wide with that?
We'll have to see. I believe Valdez has the tools and experience to, to land those shots, but like Christina pointed out earlier, you also got to consider how, Shakur plays it out. It could be a war or it could be a chess match, but that's basically mainly up to Shakur how he enters the ring.
Can you talk about just how sharp he is?
Very sharp.
Yeah.
I think.
Like, do those punches hurt?
I think his main tool, in my opinion, for being in there with him, is his IQ and his how he sees everything. Even if you flinch, he's gone. He's in and out. And it's just like, and he's great with distancing and timing. So it's those little traits that make him what he is today.
Is his power better than
it's respectable power. It's definitely. I mean, he got the stop his last fight. I mean, like I said, there were shots I didn't see, and the ones you don't see are the ones that hurt. So it's definitely respectable power. So definitely, I think Oscar. Like I said, at the same time, Oscar has a lot of great power behind him as well. You know what I mean? But I believe it's all because it's going to come down to who will break their A game tomorrow night.
So Oscar, and it's interesting though, because a lot of people are curious to see what Shakur's chin is going to be like, how Shakur's chin can hold up to Oscar's power. Obviously, you got to hit him first to get there, but also we've seen Oscar get dropped by Genesis Cervania. We've seen Oscar get dropped by exactly. So by Blue Nose in a fight that was taken at the last minute. So I know a lot of people are saying it's either going to be Oscar by knockout or Shakur by decision, but I could see either guy winning by knockout. I don't necessarily see the fight going the distance.
Wow. You think it's more likely it doesn't go the distance?
My gut's telling me. At first I was like, oh, it's probably gonna go the distance because neither guy's quit. But the closer we get and the more I talk to these guys, for some reason, we just spoke with both of them. I feel like
what was it that they were saying that had you guys feel?
I mean, they're both just determined and motivated to put on a great performance.
Yeah, they're elevating their level.
So when you're in there, some fighters we feed off, the skill level of our opponent, and they know this is probably the biggest fight of their career. So that's what we was getting in the fighting meetings, and I'm excited just to be a part of this, to watch it.
What do you think is the best trait that either fighter, both fighters, walk into the ring with?
The best trait is that they like Christina said earlier, they don't know how to lose. They have that. They think that they're better than the man across from them, no matter what. And it's strong mentality for each man.
And last one for me, guys, Christina and Jamel. What do you think, if anything, is going to surprise people tomorrow night about the fight?
I think for me, how good the fight will be. I think like Christina said earlier, it's too, some people think that if Shakur dictates, it might just be a boxing match, but I think they're both going to bring in a lot of different traits that we haven't seen from either one of the men.
And
in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree with that. And I also think that you may see a level from either fighter Like for example, I think that Shakur Stevenson might show you more dog and more grit that you've seen in him, and I think that you might see more boxing ability, more counterpunching, and more defense than you've ever seen from Oscar Valdez. So I think both of them have worked to improve and show a little bit in an area where maybe they have been criticized before, and I think that has all the makings of a fantastic fight. And the best part is, for most of the world, you're going to get to see it on like regular ESPN or on your international network. This is the kind of fight that could be pay-per-view caliber. It's been promoted as such, and it's the fact that you get to watch it for free. It's going to be crazy. Even today at the weigh-in,
The weigh-in was crazy.
It's going to be awesome.
I envy that because that show, it's a real fight. It's a real fight, and both men are coming to win. So you got to respect that.
You putting their belts and their O's on the line, there's nothing better than that in boxing, and I wish that we could see it more. Unifying the belt, too many belts and too many divisions, and kudos to both of these guys for wanting to be great, putting their O's on the line, and trying to, be great and win as many titles as they can. Like, that's what it should be about.
Thanks, guys. Have a
Yeah,
great call
thanks,
tomorrow
Sean.
night.
Thank you. Appreciate it.